So in the previous video, we discussed regarding light reactions of photosynthesis. Now in this video, we are going to discuss about dark reactions. Okay, so let us recall once. So how light reactions occurs. So what is meant by light reaction? So light reaction means, so some of the reactions of photosynthesis takes place only in the presence of light. That reactions we call as a light reactions. So in that light reactions, so what happens here, when the chlorophyll molecule get oxidized, so that break down the water molecule, that we call as a photolysis of water. As a result of breakdown of this water molecule, so oxygen releases. Okay, so in the same manner, so that excited chlorophyll get oxidized and releases electrons. That electrons passes to one substance called NADP. Okay, so then that converts to, that means NADP reduced to NADPH. Okay, and one more process here, when the protons from the lumen of the thylakoid enters into the stroma, so there what happens? So here one inorganic phosphate attaches to the ADP, adenosine diphosphate, to one inorganic phosphate. Here H plus and electrons. So when this added to that, so a substance will form called ATP, adenosine triphosphate. Okay. So oxygen liberated out and these two remains in the stroma of the chloroplast. So these two we considered as a assimilatory power which are going to useful for the fixation of carbon in the dark reactions. Okay, these are the end products of light dependent reactions. Okay, now we will see next dark reactions. Okay. So in dark reactions, what happens? So where dark reactions occurs? So they occurs in stroma of the chloroplast. Okay, they occurs in stroma of the chloroplast. Now in the stroma, there is one substance called RUBP, ribulose 1,5 bisphosphate. Ribulose 1,5 bisphosphate. A 5 carbon compound. Okay, a 5 carbon compound. So here this 6 molecules of ribulose 1,5 bisphosphate. Okay, attaches with so binds with this carbon dioxide, that is 6 molecules of carbon dioxide. Binds with RUBP. Okay, and form a 6 carbon compound called a hexose sugar. Form hexose sugar. Hexose sugar. So this hexose sugar is highly unstable. Okay, so here about if this 6 molecules of hexose sugar will form, 1 molecule of hexose sugar contains 6 carbons. Okay, so hexose sugar will form. 6 molecules of hexose sugar will form as a result of reaction between RUBP and carbon dioxide. Okay, then as it is highly unstable, so immediately that converts to a 3 carbon compound called phosphoglyceric acid. Phosphoglyceric acid. So about 12 phosphoglyceric acids will form. Okay, 12 phosphoglyceric acid molecules will form from 6 molecules of hexose sugar. Okay, now this phosphoglyceric acid, later after undergoing some reactions, so this converts to 12 molecules of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. Glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. Okay. So this 12 molecules of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphates will form from the 12 molecules of phosphoglyceric acid. Okay, so in this reaction, so the energy which produced during the light reactions, that means ADP and NADPH and ATP are utilized in this reaction. So as a result of that, so what happened here, ATP utilized, that means energy which is present in that utilized and converts that energy is utilized, and then ATP converts to ADP and inorganic phosphate. So again ADP enters into the stroma. Okay. So along with that, here NADPH also break downs and form NADP plus H. So these hydrogens attaches to the carbon. Okay, this hydrogens attaches to the carbon. See, from where these hydrogens came? From the water molecule. Okay, so these hydrogens attaches to the carbon and oxygen it separates from the carbon. So this oxygen combines with the hydrogens which are present in the stroma and form water. Okay, so like that water will form during the photosynthesis. Now this 12 molecules of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate, among these 12 molecules of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate, so about 2 glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate molecules converts to 1 glucose molecule. 1 glucose. What is the formula? C6H12O6. Okay, so among 12 glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate molecules, 2 glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate molecules after undergoing many changes, so that converts to 1 glucose molecule. Then how many glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate remain here? About 10. Okay, that 10 glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate molecules, 10 GAP. So that 10 GAP again they helps in regeneration of RUBP. So among 12, 2 converts to 1 glucose molecule. So the remaining 10 glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. Glyceraldehyde 3-phosphates again they helps in the regeneration of RUBP. Okay, so like this, when 6 molecules of carbon dioxide and 12 molecules of water involves in the photosynthesis, 1 molecule of glucose will form. Okay, so this total process it occurs in stroma. So these cyclic reactions discovered by a scientist called Kelvin. So that's why we call these cyclic reactions as a Kelvin cycle. So where Kelvin cycle occurs? In the stroma. Where light reactions occurs? So in the grana. Oh, okay. So this is how during the photosynthesis, so plants synthesize food, that is a glucose. So later this glucose so converts to water insoluble form called a starch and is stored in the form of starch. Okay, so like that in photosynthesis food will form, along with that oxygen releases and water also form during the photosynthesis. Okay, so in this way plants synthesize food and releases oxygen. You just imagine, can we live without oxygen? So can we live without food? So that's why this process which occurs in plants, that is photosynthesis, is a very important life process. Okay, so no other organism provide us food as well as oxygen for us. Though other animals are providing for us, so indirectly they are also depending on plants for their food. Okay, and for oxygen exclusively on plants only. Okay, that's why we consider this photosynthesis as a very important life process. Okay.